Hi, I'm Miss Ramah, and today I'm going to teach you photosynthesis from the very beginning. By the end of this lesson, you'll understand the word equation, where photosynthesis happens, the two main stages, and exactly how to answer exam questions on it. Let's get started. Let's begin with a simple idea. Imagine you're a plant standing in the sunshine. You're hungry, but you can't go to the shops. So instead, you've got a brilliant solar panel system built right into your leaves. That solar panel captures light energy from the sun and uses it to build food from two simple ingredients: water from the soil and carbon dioxide from the air. The food you make is called glucose. It gives you energy to grow, and as a bonus, you release oxygen, which is brilliant because animals like us need it to breathe. That's photosynthesis in a nutshell. Now let's learn it properly. So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process where plants and some algae use light energy to convert carbon dioxide and water into glucose and oxygen. It happens mainly in the leaves, inside tiny structures called chloroplasts. Think of chloroplasts as little factories inside the plant's cells. Here's the word equation you must learn: carbon dioxide plus water. Using light energy and chlorophyll produces glucose plus oxygen. A simple way to remember it is the phrase, cows go glow. Carbon dioxide and water are what go in. Glucose and oxygen are what come out. Light is needed and oxygen glows out at the end. Now, where exactly does this happen? Photosynthesis takes place in the leaf. If we looked at a leaf under a microscope, we'd see several layers. At the top is the upper epidermis, a transparent layer that lets light through. Below that is the palisade layer, packed full of chloroplasts. This is where most photosynthesis happens. The palisade cells are right at the top because that's where the most light hits, just like putting solar panels on the sunniest side of a roof. Underneath are the spongy cells, with air spaces that let gases move around. And on the underside are tiny pores called stomata, where carbon dioxide enters and oxygen leaves. Let's go even smaller, inside the chloroplast itself. A chloroplast has two key parts. The first is the thylakoid membranes, the stacked discs that contain the green pigment chlorophyll. This is where light energy is captured and where water is split to release oxygen. We call this the light-dependent reaction because it needs light. The second part is the stroma, the fluid inside, where carbon dioxide is used to build glucose. This is called the light-independent reaction. Now, here's something really important for your exams. The language you use matters. Don't write plants make food. Instead, write plants synthesize glucose using light energy. Don't write oxygen comes out. Write oxygen is released as a byproduct. And don't just say plants need sunlight. Say photosynthesis requires light energy, which is absorbed by chlorophyll in the chloroplasts. Using the proper terminology is how you pick up those extra marks. Now it's your turn. I want you to pause for a moment and answer these three questions. 1. What are the two things that plants take in? 2. What do they make? And 3. What light-related word goes in the middle of the equation? Have a think. Ready? Here are the answers. Plants take in carbon dioxide and water. They make glucose and oxygen. And the word in the middle is light, because light energy drives the whole process. If you got those right, brilliant work. That's photosynthesis. You now understand the word equation, the structure of the leaf, what happens inside the chloroplast, and the exam language that earns top marks. I'm Miss Ramah, your personal AI tutor, available anytime at askmissramah.co.uk. Keep practicing and I'll see you in the next lesson.